Hi everybody, I'm Kristen Hales, and this is a short video on basic horsemanship. My partner is my 7-year-old American paint horse gelding, Bear. Horsemanship, by definition, is the handling of a horse on the ground or in the saddle. One of the first tips that we're going to talk about is halter fit. Your halter should be fitted snugly on your horse. It shouldn't be loose or gappy or hanging down the nose band, because you want a good response from your horse when you ask him to move. And improper equipment can often cause injury or accidents. Now, when you walk your horse, which I'm going to demonstrate shortly, your shoulder should be in line with the horse's throat latch. The horse's throat latch is where their neck meets their jaw. So for the sake of this video, we'll talk a little bit about that. This is the muzzle of the horse, the nose, the mouth, eyes, ears, jaw, and throat latch right here. So this is where the neck meets the chin. So when you walk your horse off, you should go pretty smartly, so right with you. So Bear's relaxed. Another thing you need to know about tack is how you should hold your lead. If you'll notice, I'm holding my hand about an elbow's length away from Bear's mouth. Hup. So see, I measure out like this, grasp right here. You should hold it flat, never wind it around your hand. If something should happen and your horse should spook, you could get dragged along. The rest of your lead should be looped in your other hand, so that when you walk off, you don't have any excess trailing the ground, which is also dangerous. Another important aspect of horsemanship is grooming. It develops a relationship and a bond between you and your horse. This is a curry comb. It's used to get dirt out from underneath the coat. You use it in a circular motion. You only use it on the body, the shoulders, and the neck. Never use it on the leg. While walking behind your horse, always keep one hand on the rump, because this is a blind spot. They need to know where you are. It's actually a myth that horses kick when you walk up behind them. They will if you startle them, but not if you are prepared. Now, once you've dislodged some of the different various detritus that your horse collects during the day, you're going to use a body brush. This is normally a medium bristle brush. You can see this is pretty dirty, collects a lot of dust. Always brush with the grain of the hair. So that's the way that you would pet your dog or cat, so the way the hair grows, because otherwise it's kind of irritating. You gotta brush vigorously. You're not gonna hurt your horse. He's got a pretty thick hide. Never step directly in front of the horse. They can kick out or step on you. But make sure you brush their legs as well. When you brush their face, always brush with a softer brush, because their face is a little bit more gentle, a little more less thick, so to speak. Picking your horse's feet, which is also important, because like I said earlier, if one of a shoe, a horse is lost. Feet are very important. Always hold your hoof pick in this direction, so pointing away from you. What you're going to do is stand facing the back end of your horse, run your hand down their leg, lean against them, and they should pick up their feet. Then pick away from you, dislodge some of the muck and the mud, check for any puncture wounds, anything that might have happened, stone in the foot. This is the frog. You see how it looks like a lily pad? Hey, come back here. Alright, when tacking up your horse, check the bottom of your saddle pad to see if there's any like sticky burrs or anything that could upset their back. Make sure you've got it facing the right way. Don't lift it over your face. This is scary. Alright, they don't like it. They like to be able to see you. And lift it onto the shoulders or the withers. I'm picky about mine. I like to make sure they're even. If you're tacking up with a Western saddle, lift the stirrup up over the horn. Lift, do not throw. It takes practice. Hup. When you're done, make sure you lift the saddle pad into the gullet of your saddle. You don't want any pressure on your horse's belly.
And what are you doing now?
Right now I'm cinching up the saddle. You want it to be tight, but not too tight, so it doesn't slip while you're riding. I tack up my saddle a little bit differently than most people. Always check and make sure you've got 3 fingers between the girth and your horse's shoulder right here. Tuck it in there. Pull your stirrup down. You're ready to go. These are splint boots. Horses' legs, like I said, are very delicate. You have to put some sort of protection on them while you're riding. This one fits right over the fetlock and the cannon bone. Alright, a couple things you need to get started. First off, a USEF approved helmet. Bicycle helmet, things like that won't do. You have to have a helmet that's good for high impact situations because horses are big, dangerous animals, and if you fall off, and trust me, I know, I've had 2 concussions, you don't want to be without your helmet. Saves your life. Now, we're ready for a good ride.